made it. The stage is set. The highlights are locked in and loaded, and we are ready for another installment of Delmarva Sports Insider alongside the verified local legend Trayvon Miles. We've got Jeff Harris of Nest fame, and not far from here, Drew Williams. I'm Ryan Eldridge.
That's right. Welcome to the only live and local show giving you all, and I mean all, you need to know about the sports here on the shore.
And we're talking a little football tonight, guys. Week number 2, Maryland and Delaware. We had some good games. Talking a little North Carolina Y-High, and then we also had Milford looking to start the season 2-0 as well. So our team was everywhere, and we have all the highlights.
Yeah, we have to talk about Milford and Delaware. We're gonna make them wait for a while, though. We're gonna start with Maryland, the old line state, where the Bayside Conference took center stage.
That's exactly right. Easton and Kent Island, two teams coming in at 1-0 for our Delmarva Sports Insider Game of the Week. As I said, both teams coming in early, 1-0 early. This turned into the Ryan O'Connor show.
Jeff Harris.
Check out OC getting on board with the rushing score. Then in the air, go up and get it.
That's
Grant
big.
Copper. Oh my goodness, that was filthy. 2 defenders on him. Easton up 21-3 at halftime. Second half, Kent Island going to inch closer. 4th and goal. Matt Burnside, Kewan Johnson for the score. Easton still ahead 24-9.
Now, in the fourth, Warriors would get back in it. O'Connor, 4 total touchdowns on the night, 2 rushing, 2 passing to go up 31-9 at this point. Kent Island not just kind of bowing out just yet. 2.5 minutes to go. Burnside winds up, goes to Kenny Gayton. 2-point conversion is good. So down 2 possessions. And after turning Easton over on downs, Bucks with another chance, but it's picked off by Sean Warner.
Great play.
Warriors' second straight win over Kent Island, the final 31-17. Jonah Restuccio has more from Easton.
Coming into the high school football season, we knew one thing about Easton. It's their spread offense. In just 2 games into the young 2019 campaign, it's exceeding expectations.
Definitely starts with my linemen up front, giving me time to throw. I mean, definitely starts with them.
We scored 31 points. We knew if we could get 28, we were going to win the game. We were really confident in our defense.
A big night from Easton quarterback Ryan O'Connor. 2 touchdowns on the ground, 2 in the air, and a very impressive one to wide receiver Grant Copper.
He is perfect form. He works all the time, and we just have a really good connection.
Grant had one of the best catches you'll ever see tonight. I don't know. It wasn't really a good ball. It was just that was a catch. That was a catch, yeah.
Next up on the list for the 2-0 Warriors is a trip down to Berlin to take on the Stephen Decatur Seahawks.
You know, I told them, we played about 43 minutes tonight, and we need to play 48 minutes. You can never count out a team. I know Coach Coleman is down there at Decatur with Coach Knox, an old school guy and a kind of a new school guy together, and I know they're a real tough competitor.
Reporting in Easton, Maryland, Jonah Restuccio, 47 ABC.
Yeah, so a big game. Coaches are trying to get the guys ready for the rest of the season, kind of with those post-game speeches, so to speak. But how did you feel about it?
Yeah, well, tonight Brian O'Connor is a stud, right? we proved it. We proved it last week. He had 4 total touchdowns on that Saturday at Bennett. We think of him widely as the best quarterback in the conference. After tonight, even 2 weeks through it, is there any doubt about that?
No, none whatsoever. You saw on that touchdown pass to Grant Copper in the corner of the end zone, the first guy down in the end zone celebrating with him was Ryan O'Connor, and he threw that ball up. There's great chemistry with this team. They're obviously having a lot of fun, and you have fun when you win, and they're winning right now, 2-0 so far. But that game, unfortunately, fortunately for you guys, not our only game tonight. And for more, tossing over to Drew Williams.
Thanks, guys. Y-High with a decisive victory last week in squaring off against one of the top dogs in the conference in North Carolina. Both teams coming in at 1-0. Well, who's going to be the one to make it 2-0? Well, that'd be apparent pretty quickly. First offensive drive for Y-High. Andre Matthews is going to fumble North Carolina's Carlton Johnson. He's going to take it 45 yards the other way. Dogs up to a 6-0 lead early. After another North Carolina score, the Tribe looking to get on the board. Matthews is going to be stripped by Johnson. It's picked up by Owen Doyle, and that one's going to be taken all the way down to the Y-High 6-yard line. Later, North Carolina quarterback Wyatt LeClaire, you'll see him here in just a second, his second quarterback sneak, and he's going to get in for the score. North Carolina jumps on top of Y-High on the road and shuts down the Tribe. Bulldogs post a road shutout by a final of 20-0. And Colonel Richardson looking to make it a 2-0 season, hosting 1-0 Snow Hill. Colonel's getting off to a good start. First quarter, and Mason Lambert's going to take the carry 37 yards up the right side of the field for the touchdown. Yeah, but Colonel, they weren't done just yet. Later in the first, Cam Erickson, he's going to get his number called. He's going to take it 8 yards, fights through some tackles in the middle. He's going to get his second score of the game. Colonel's up 14-0 after the first quarter, and things continue from there. Second quarter now, and Erickson's going to take the carry 75 yards to the house. Look at the man trucking all the way down. No one's going to stop him. The Colonels would take a 20-0 lead, and that one would end at 44-8. CR improves to 2-0 on the season. And then Decatur taking on the trip up to Queen Anne's. Early in the first quarter, you're going to see Teron Wright. He's going to get the toss and weave his way over toward the end zone. Vikings, well, there they'll go. The QA, they're going to find an answer, though, back. Gavin Jess, he's going to break through on the sweep, and you'll see him take off toward the sideline, weaving his way through some tacklers, and he's going to tip downs all the way down to the end zone. Lions, again, going back to it, and this time they're on the cut. All the way through with a fancy move over toward the end zone, QA 14-6. And then after a Decatur muffed punt, you'll see it here, Cyrus McGowan, he's going to get going, and he's going to break through off to the races. Lions looking strong, headed in the break, 21-6, QA mid-second. Both teams end up trading points back and forth. Queen Anne's bounces back from a loss with a 39-19 win. And over in Cambridge South, Dorchester looking to rebound after their Week 1 loss, facing off against Silver Oak Academy. Vikings right on the board off the first drive. Jet sweep finds the hands of Khalik Beasley, and he's going to finesse his way around a couple of tackles to break the pylon. Then CSD getting it done on special teams as well. The punter's going to have trouble handling the snap, and the Vikings pounce. Jeremy Taylor comes up with a fumble, and the score, Vikings cruising to a 13-0 lead. Second quarter, more of the same. Beasley in the Wildcat, and he's going to race all the way down 70 yards to the 2-yard line. He's going to get pushed out at the final moment, knocked into the end zone, and he'll end up scoring on the next play. Then later first half, Dario Belizaire, he's going to get on the toss, and he's just going to walk untouched into the end zone. Big Vikings win 47-12 as they rebound. Guys, we'll send it back over to you at the desk for some more reactions of Maryland.
All right, so reactions to kind of Bayside's Week 2 action. That's the best way to summarize it.
We'll start off with the obvious. I think the moment was a little bit too big for Y-High tonight. Yeah. They had a great opportunity at home to take down a team. They had a great win last week where a lot of people thought, hey, this team is coming together, myself as well. But it would take a valiant effort to knock off a really good North Carolina team, and they did not get that job done tonight. I know they are upset. I was impressed with the way they finished the game, although there were a ton of penalties in the game. I was impressed by the way they finished, and they never stopped fighting tonight. But North Carolina clearly, and they made that clear tonight, the cream of the crop in the conference.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I thought that this was a game Y-High could keep close. You know, obviously they had a big win last week, start the season 1-0, and then North Carolina and Parkside really going head-to-head, a 7-6 game there as well. Yeah. But we said it last week, you got to respect the guys up there from Ridgely because what they're doing, that defense,
every year,
the athletes that they have are just impressive, and that's how they got the job done early in this game, and that's how they were able to secure it early and obviously put together a shutout win. Also impressive, the Colonels, Colonel Richardson, you had Mason Lambert, you had Cam Erickson. They're 2-0 to start the year as well. So, North Carolina Colonel definitely standing out to me, at least in the Bayside.
Yeah, and I'll say Cambridge did a great job bouncing back from a loss tonight that they got not last week. They got a win tonight. All right, that's going to do it for our football coverage in Maryland. But, guys, you know we're not done with football. When we come back, we're taking things a little north of the border. Milford in a battle this evening with DMA. Those highlights and more when we come back.
This is Damian Ferragamo, head football coach at Kent Island High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.